For this project, we will be making our very own pillow cover with extra fabric scraps that I had laying around in the house. So Kelly has this body pillow with a cover that clearly doesn't match the aesthetic of our new space. So what we'll be doing is using the original body pillow cover to make a new template and sewing that for our new body pillow. We'll be doing this without using any zippers at all and show you guys how to make an envelope flap so that the body pillow just fits securely in our new cover. The first thing that you want to do is use the old pillow cover to measure your new fabric. You want to make sure that you leave a little bit of a flap because that's the side that you're going to sew in. Now that we have our fabric measured out, we'll be setting the old pillow cover aside, and then you want to flip this fabric inside out, and that's where you'll be sewing the seam. Now that you've gotten to the edges, you want to make sure that you don't sew it all the way so that you have two thick flaps at the edge of the pillowcase. So now that you have 3 sides of your new pillowcase all sewn, you'll have these 2 flaps that are not sewn, and then it's time for you to flip it inside out. And now it's time to insert the body pillow. Here's the fun part. You've got these 2 flaps, and all you need to do is just fold it right in. And then the second flap, you'll just fold it just like an envelope and tuck that right in. Because the flaps are a lot larger, there's nowhere else for it to go. So you want to make sure that you leave at least 9 to 12 inches at the end that's not sewn. And there you have it, a brand new pillowcase sewn from old scraps of fabric.
So now I'm going to do my own art project. I have canvas in my room that I don't really use, and it fits perfectly in the frame. What you'll need is the frame, the canvas, paint, paintbrushes, napkins, water, and an empty bowl to pour your paint in. So I have an inspiration picture, and it has 3 moons on it, 1 new moon, 1 half moon, and 1 full moon. So I took a couple bowls to see what size I'm going to make the moon. I'm going to go with the smaller one. I'm going to eyeball it in the center and draw my circle. This one's going to be a half moon, so I'm just going to draw around half of it. So once you get the shape in, I'm going to go in with a small sponge and lightly go over the edges so it gives it that blend. So I just finished the new moon, and I'm going to start on the half moon right now. All done. So these are the 3 moon phases that I have, and it's just going to go directly in the frame. Looks good to me.
For this next project, we'll be making our very own coat rack. And really, it could be used for coats, purses, your keys, whatever. It's really just a place for you to store all of your items and trinkets the minute you step into your room so they're not thrown all over the place. So for this project, we had some leftover wallpaper that we used from our DIY calyx baskets, and we are going to upcycle that onto this plain piece of plywood. I have this piece of wood lying around from other projects, and I always save scraps just for projects like this. You'll also need spray paint in the color of your choice. You'll need spray adhesive, scissors, gloves, a pencil, some screws, a hammer, assorted hooks, and a power drill. First, what you need to do is lay your paper pattern side down. We're just gonna cut this shape right out. I'm gonna have Kelly step in for this next portion where you need to spray the back of the paper with adhesive, and then you'll just be laying the plywood right on and then wrapping it in place. So the next step is to lay all of your coat hooks out, and we'll be spraying this with our spray paint. So go ahead and give it a little shake. If you need to prop it up, you can use old sanding blocks or a piece of cardboard. Okay, now that the first coat is on, you can leave it to dry for about an hour, and then we'll be ready for our second coat. Now that our hooks are all painted and dry, it's time to install it right onto our plywood. The reason why I love to spray paint it is if you have an assortment of different size hooks or different styles of hooks, all you have to do is spray paint it in one color and it'll look like it coordinates. So we're gonna find our center and we're just gonna eyeball it. And there you have it, a brand new coat rack made from hooks that we found around the house. We spray painted so it matches. Now we're gonna get this up on the wall and it'll be the perfect spot to hang coats and your bags. Stay tuned for the final episode of our Budget Bedroom Makeover Series. It's install day! Watch as we transform Kelly's dark and dreary bedroom into a light and bright oasis. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos just like this. See you next time for the final reveal.